Hey, what's going on, y'all, man? It's a beautiful day, as y'all see. Had to come get some peace right quick, you know what I'm saying? But my biggest thing, man, the other day somebody asked me, they was like, you know, if money wasn't a problem, like if it wasn't an issue, like what would you do? You know, and I wanted to flip that and be like, what if forgiveness or I'm sorry or my pain, like what if that didn't exist? Like what if that didn't matter? Then what would I do? What would you do? What would you do if your worries and your doubts and your fears, what if none of that mattered? Because it really don't. Like if it doesn't matter, what would you do? Would you still maneuver and act the way that you act? And sometimes, like, we stop our own blessings, we stop executing, we stop doing what we do because we worried about things that just don't matter. What if it didn't matter? What if for one day you did not worry? What if for one day you didn't doubt? What if for one day you stopped being so scared of taking and stepping outside of your comfort zone? What if none of that mattered, man? Like, he asked me, if money wasn't a problem, what would you do? And I sit and think about people who sit and dwell in fear and doubt and all these things. Like, if that didn't matter, what would y'all do? Would you go be purposeful? Would you go do what you have to do? If fear, doubt, worry, finances, if none of that exist, like, if it didn't matter for one day, how would your grind change? How would your hustle change? Like, what would you do if it didn't matter? What would you do if it didn't matter? That question instantly came to me when he asked me that, because I'm like, it's not the money, you know. It's the ability to do things that help me build financial and generational wealth that people are scared of. They're not afraid. Nobody's afraid of hustling. Nobody's afraid of getting the money. It's the how they got to go and get it. It's the what they got to produce. People fear execution. People fear stepping outside of their comfort zone. Like, people fear the things that make them look shameful. People fear speaking their truth. People fear looking a certain way to society. It's the fear that stops them from grinding. It's the fear that stopped them from hustling. People are not afraid of getting money. People are not afraid of, you know, buying nice cars and buying nice houses. It's what they got to do to get there. It's what's stopping them, man. It's focusing on the things that just don't matter. What if it didn't matter? Like, what you thinking about right now when I say, what if that wasn't stopping you anymore? What if fear? What if waiting for that apology? What if trying to understand everything? What if, you know, everything is not in front of you? What if God is sitting in silence? What if you just did, like, what if it just didn't matter? How would you maneuver if it just didn't matter? You know, that's just a question I had to think about today, man, and it really just gave me a different perspective. What if it didn't matter? What would you do? I want you to sit on that, and I want you to think on that, and I want you to use that to execute tomorrow, because even though today's not over, I want you to sit and think on that, and just, what if everything you've been allowing to hold you back and to keep you stuck and still in any form of fashion, what if it didn't matter no more? What would you do? How would you change? What would you do with it? Get out there and eat. Get out there and do what you got to do, because it doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is your execution. You producing. You being proactive. All right? All that other stuff, what everybody think, what everybody doing, who said no, who shut the door, who tried to set you up, none of that stuff matters anymore, y'all. It doesn't matter. If you needed to hear it, I'm telling you, it don't matter. Okay? Ain't nobody thinking and focusing on it but you. Stop focusing on the negatives more than what other people are doing. Like, you gotta realize, man, it doesn't matter. What matters is you getting out there doing what you gotta do. You want generational wealth? Go do something about it. You want a financial shift in your life? Go do something about it. We gotta just stop praying and expecting God to create miracles for us for being lazy. Stop being lazy and get out there and do something about it. You want a better relationship? Do something. You want to be a better parent? Do something. You want to just be a better person? Do something about it, and stop praying about something and not doing nothing about it. Like, God is not going to show up to laziness. I'm sorry. I'm just going to be real with you right there. I'm going to let you know, for those that were just waiting on God, God is waiting on you to move, to do something, to change. He is waiting on you. Stop waiting on God, because he's waiting on you. All right, y'all? Hold it down. Understand that it doesn't matter. And you got to get out there. Like, God sees it, he knows it, and he says, guess what? It doesn't matter. I still need you to do, and I still need you to execute, even with all of the pain, even with the sin, even with the mistakes, even you failed and bust your head last time. It doesn't matter. I need you to get out there and get it done by any means necessary. Do you have the any means necessary mindset? Do you? Or is it really conditional? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you really have what it takes to get out there and eat and dominate? You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not trying to just be good. We're not just trying to be great. We're trying to dominate. You know what I mean? Like, you got to have that energy. You got to plant that seed. Otherwise, you're going to be mediocre. You're gonna be mediocre, you're gonna be average, and you're gonna be just giving bare minimum. And that never equals success. It didn't equal it yesterday, and it's not gonna equal it today, and it's not gonna equal it tomorrow. So stop being lazy, get out there and do it. Act like nothing else matters except you being proactive and productive. Okay? I love y'all. Y'all hold it down. Enjoy your amazing day, no matter what it was before you watched this video. It should be so much better. I hope that ignited a fire inside of you to get out there and do something. I love y'all. Y'all hold it down.